It's Gary, back again as always. And I went by Victory Comics today, and I got 4 comics. So this will be a real quick video. I hope everybody's Thursday was good. I just finished eating some dinner. A late dinner, which is bad because I'm trying to train, but waiting at home until late in the evening. We had some errands to run, so had to eat late. I had a couple things I wanted to talk about, and now I kind of forgot. I wrote them down on my phone, though. So I will look at my phone to see what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. I'll start with what I got from the comic book store today first, and then I will move on. Hopefully I'll remember what I wanted to talk about. Band in the background. Again, this is probably the 3rd or 4th time I put them on, but it's Title Fight. Their new album just came out, and I've been listening to it non-stop for the last 3 or 4 days. I'm addicted to it. It's so good. It's called Floral. So if you get a chance, check out Title Fight. Floral Green is what it's called. Such talented young guys. Definitely took a new approach on this record. Still trying to get used to it. I mean, I really like it, but it's definitely a lot different from their album before this one called Shed, and before their couple of EPs they had out. Last things I forget, or something like that. I forget. Ironically. All right. So, anyways, back to the comics. I picked up Amazing Spider-Man number 296, and I really want to get the run of before and after 300. I have yet to get 300, but I do really want to track that down for a good price. I will eventually get it, but I want to get books that are like right around that time. The Amazing Spider-Man 296. I love this cover. And if you've read this, I read it just a little while ago, and this is actually from a dream that Doc Ock is having. They have him, his doctor has him in a room where it's just him, and he's in a deep sleep. They kind of keep him in a coma, and they track his brain waves, and he keeps having nightmares about Spider-Man, and he's detached from his arms. They keep his arms, his metal arms, in a type of case where it's supposed to be more powerful than the arms. The arms can't get out, but after a couple of nightmares, the arms actually get out and come find him. They find Doc Ock, and he's out on the street terrorizing. And as most of you know, if you're big Doc Ock fans, when Doc Ock sees Spider-Man, he kind of freezes up and can't really control himself, but the arms kind of take control and do what they want to do. So Spider-Man came to the rescue, of course, because it's the Amazing Spider-Man. And he came to the rescue. And of course, if you notice, I'm wearing my hat again, and I'm wearing Tony Romo's jersey, because you know they got the W. And if you watched my video last night, you guys saw me kind of acting a fool and cheering for them because they were on TV as I was doing my video. But they came through with the win and beat the Giants. Next week they're going to play in the Dolphins, so I'm sure we'll beat them as well. So I'm very excited on the beginning of this season. Next book I got was for my girlfriend, and Cursed Man knows what I'm talking about. Loki Goblin, you already know, a bunch of people know if you've been watching my videos, that her favorite is Thor. So I picked her up, the Mighty Thor number 168, and it is an awesome cover with Galactus on the front. My girlfriend's here laying down. She's getting ready to fall asleep. She's kind of sick, so she took some NyQuil, and she's probably a couple of minutes from passing out. So if you hear snoring in the background, it's her.
Don't be a jerk.
The Mighty Thor, 168, 15-cent cover. Sorry about that glare. That glare is horrible, but the artwork on this is beautiful.
My eyes are so heavy.
So I had to pick that up. You hear that? She said her eyes are heavy. I told you, she's about to pass out. And then I actually picked up a Batman today. You guys know how much I love Batman, but I just haven't been picking his stuff up because it's pretty expensive. So I'm going to show that last. But I did pick up, and if you've been watching my videos, you know who my two favorites are, Batman and Daredevil. And I picked up one of each today. I picked up Daredevil number 53, and it is actually a retelling of his origin. Different artist, different person doing the penciling, but it's the same storyline. And that cover is beautiful. And it was only $11, so I had to pick that up. 12-cent cover. So that's going in my collection of Daredevil. It's already in Mylar for me, so I'm stoked about that. And then the last one I picked up was Batman. I told you it's going to be a short video, shorter than most of my videos. Unless I ramble, and then it might be long. I don't know. Last book is Batman number 245. And it is Bruce Wayne murdered, politician accused. And it's basically him running around trying to... I didn't read it, but from what I read about it, trying to get the politicians straight. And it's an interesting story. I still have yet to read it. I'm probably going to read it tonight. But the artwork is by Neil Adams, of course. So, without further ado, that is the cover. I love the cover of this. So I had to pick it up. It was $20, which isn't too bad. I saw it going on eBay for a lot more. The comic book store I went to today is called Victory Comics. The owner's really, really cool. He's really knowledgeable at comics. So he helped me out, and we talked about comics for a little bit. He's going to the Baltimore Comic Con this weekend, and hopefully I can make it out to Sundays. My girlfriend's got class on Saturday, so I'm really hoping that we get a chance to go Sunday. I think tickets are only like $20 a person, so that's not too bad. But from what I've heard, Stan Lee, I know he's going to be there, but from what I heard, he upped his signature price from $60 to $100, which I think is kind of shitty, but what can you do? It's Stan Lee, so he does whatever he wants to do. Another thing about Victory Comics is, I mean, it's awesome inside. It's the best comic book store I've been to locally, as far as back issues and toys and current comics and, you know, comics from the last couple of months. They still keep, stocked. The only thing is a lot of them are super overpriced. Like, at least I feel like they are. So before I buy them, I have an eBay app on my iPhone, and I just check to see what they're going for on eBay. And if it's about the same price or a lot less, then I'll get it. But a lot of stuff in there is marked really high, like really high. He wanted $170 for Iron Fist number 14, first appearance of Sabretooth. He also had what was it? New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. He wanted $140 or $150 for that. And Curse of Man found it for $25 yesterday. I am so jealous, dude. You have no idea how hard I've been looking for that book. He picked that up for his son, so I'm sure his son is super stoked about that. Something every comic book collector needs in their collection, especially if they're a fan of Deadpool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking. There's a couple other comic book stores I haven't been to in the area, in DC. I hate driving in DC, but I think I'm gonna check out a couple that are in Washington DC. It's about 20-30 minutes away from me. Well, it's about 10 miles, but it just depends on the traffic because rush hour around here is hell. It's the worst. I should have a bunch of packages coming in the mail from eBay, from my comic book or my comic shop. Bless you. Bless you. I bought a couple comics off of. Bless you. Bought a couple comics off of a couple people, and I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to add to this video.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, you guys know. She knows. You guys know what's good. Loki Goblin, Rick, I really wanted to thank you for all the advice that you were let me know about when it comes to Muay Thai. Yeah, I probably shouldn't push myself as hard as I did Wednesday when I go tomorrow morning. But I had missed a couple of days because of the holiday, so I felt like I was obligated to push myself that hard when I guess I shouldn't have. But I appreciate that. Also, your advice, to the best of your knowledge about DC and Marvel, how much comic book shops normally pay for their comics, their weekly pool comics, the new weekly stuff. So that was very educational. I learned a lot from what you were talking about. And obviously, you're the go-to guy because you're trying to open up your own comic book store, so you, of all people, would know that kind of stuff. Very excited for when that does open. Definitely have to make a trip up your way and spend some time hanging out. Cursive Man, hopefully February we will be hanging out. If the money is right, I'm sure I should have enough saved up so we can go to the horror con down there in Atlanta. So that should be a lot of fun. I hope everyone had a good Thursday. Those were the few comic books I grabbed today. Not too many, just because they were on the more expensive side. I try to choose quality over quantity today. And
tomorrow's Popsicle Friday.
Apparently tomorrow's Popsicle Friday. That's what she just said. Tomorrow is Friday, which means the weekend is right around the corner. So everyone that is waiting on the weekend, keep your head up because it will be here before you know it. And before you know it, it will be Monday again. So don't rush it too much. I'd rather it be Friday than Monday. I think everybody does. But that's enough for this video. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm all about this comic community. I really appreciate everything that everyone does. So I think from now on what I'm going to do is any new subscribers, which I've gotten a few today, and I do really appreciate that. Any new subscribers that subscribe to me and talk to me, let me know what's going on. Let me know, that they've subscribed to me. And just make conversation. I'm going to add a link to your account down below in the description. And I'm also going to keep a list. And I'm going to try to post it as long as I remember on every video of my favorite subscribers and people who I'm subscribed to, and really support this community more than they know that they do. And I really do appreciate everything you guys are doing for the community, from your updates and your videos to just being really kind and courteous to every new person that comes on. A lot of communities aren't like that. If you're new, you get shit on, you get talked, down to because you're new about certain things, and just because you don't know certain things that are basic knowledge to us comic book collectors. So I'm going to try to keep a list down in my description. So if anyone's watching my videos for the first time and you stuck through these 13 minutes, just check down below, and please just go to everyone that I linked. Please just go to their videos, check them out, watch a couple videos, and if you like them, subscribe to them. I wouldn't put them down there if you wouldn't like it. So if you're into comic books, if you're into toy collecting, if you're into collecting anything, if you just share that passion for collecting things like I am, like I do, and like all my friends here on the comic book community do, then you'll like their videos and you should subscribe to them. So I'm all about this community. I try to keep as many updates coming your way as I can whenever I get new books, and just anything I have on my mind that I want to talk about and voice my opinion about. You guys are always there with open ears, and you're always listening and leaving feedback and let me know what's on your mind and what you're thinking about. So I always appreciate that very much. And I hope you all have a good Friday. Hopefully something will come in the mail tomorrow so I can make another video. And I will be chatting with y'all all weekend long as always. So y'all have a great rest of the Thursday night, the 3 hours that are left. 2 hours and 20 minutes that are left. Till next time, America.